Hello guys, welcome to this video. My name is Samuel D. Kaya. I am your travel and opportunities companion, bringing you meaningful life-changing opportunities right to your fingertips. In this video today, we will be bringing to you the step-by-step process of how to submit a Canadian visiting visa application. Applying for Canada's visiting visa is a little more complex and requires careful understanding and consideration before submitting your application. So in this video, we will tell you how to begin the process and the documentations to upload when you are applying for a Canadian visiting visa. If you are new on this channel, please make sure to subscribe so that every time we post a new opportunity, you can be the first to receive it. Don't forget to turn on your notification icon and leave your comments below so that when you have an issue while submitting your application, we can help you along the process. So now, let me take you through the step-by-step process as you submit your full application package. Let us get through it. Hello guys, welcome to this presentation. In this presentation, we will take you through the step-by-step process of submitting your Canadian visa application. So if you haven't yet subscribed to this channel, please make sure that you hit the subscribe button and have the notification icon on so that every time we post a new video, you can just access it immediately. So in this presentation, we are going to tell you exactly what you need to understand when submitting a Canadian visiting visa application. So let me take you through the process and please patiently stick with us so that you will understand exactly what you need to have on hand as documents and how to submit your application. This is part one of our steps to understand the Canadian visiting or tourism visa application process. So before we go through this page, which is the official page of the Immigration, Refugees and Citizenship Canada or the IRCC, let me tell you exactly what are those documents that are required when submitting your Canadian visa application. So here we have a list of documents that you must have on hand when you are submitting your Canadian visiting visa. So, the first thing that you need to have is an invitation letter. An invitation letter is that communication to you, either from an institution, or individual, or some groups inviting you to Canada for a particular program or for some event. So, with this, you will need to show to the immigration that you have a business in Canada. So, an invitation letter is number one. Number two, you need to have a valid passport. A valid passport with not less than 6 months to expiry date. Some passports that have 4 months remaining cannot, or passports that have around 4 months, 5 months will not be accepted by the IRCC when you are submitting your visa application. So your passport needs to have at least 6 months to the expiry date. Or enter Canada, you can afford to take care of yourself with a hotel, feeding, and other expenses, whether you will be in a position to take care of this. So you need to have a bank statement that has around 6 months. Bank statement that captures 6 months understanding of this. Insurance is very important, especially travel insurance, which covers medical and other incidentals. So make sure that you have this as well. One thing that when you leave your country and go to another country, you pass through immigration process or processes. So at these port of entries, there are stamps or visas that are placed into your passport, either visa on arrival or visa you applied for before traveling to that country. And at the port of entry, there are stamps that indicate your arrival and departure. So these stamps are very important. When you are submitting a visiting visa application, you need to have a scan copy or scan copies of these stamps to also upload on the page. So we have one is invitation letter, two passport, three bank statements, four travel insurance, five a travel history. So let us go now to the next thing we want to talk about. All right. Um, so when you submit your application, all right, what happens after your application is submitted? Okay. Now, when you submit your visa application, um, there is a letter that is sent to you that is called the biometrics letter. The biometric letter will have all of your information, and it is an indication that you have submitted a visa application, and you need to be to go through the process of doing your biometrics, which is your thumbprint or fingerprints. So with this letter, you will be directed to the nearest Canadian High Commission where you will go to do your biometrics. So, um, after your biometrics and scanning or biometrics or finger scanning, then the process, your application process has actually begun and it will be on a review. You'll be updated on the steps forward and the works that the immigration system will be doing on your application, which will include background checks and everything. You will see exactly that on your application portal. So now let us go to the page here. Good. So on this page, we have Immigration, Refugees, and Citizenship Canada. Now let's scroll down. When you get on this page, make sure you scroll down and come here, okay, where you see services and information. It is here that you will select or click on my application, okay. Now when you click on my application, you have to sign in if you already have an account created, or you will have to create that account from right here where you have my application. So let's get there so that you see what I'm talking about. Now, you need to have these security layers that are set up when you are creating your account. You need to have them um, carefully recorded so that you don't mess up or miss out on the passwords and login accounts or details. So when you come here where we have services and information, you click on sign in or create account. And this is where you will need to either sign in or create your login account. Now, remember, this is a portal, it's an online portal where you have to submit your application. So it is a very simple process, but if you don't have the understanding, it becomes difficult to do. And that is why we want to take you through the process so that you will understand exactly um, what we are talking about. So now let's get back here so that we can just provide some short information here. Uh, um, all these documents, there are the links on the portal where you can upload them. They will actually, you will see the space where these documents can be uploaded. So you don't need to put all of them in one folder to say you will upload them at once. There will be uh, there are places on the portal that you have to upload all of these documents separately. So let us now go back to um, this place. Okay, so now here when we click, it took us to this page, which is the sign into your RCC secure account. So we come and um, we come here, and there are two options. Option one is to sign in with your GC key. Option two is to sign in, if you have a partner or some institution that um, through them you are submitting your application. So if you don't have, you come here, and for the sake of our presentation, we will sign in with our GC key because we are applying as individuals. And with so let's get back here. All right, so now that we have got here again, let us good. Now at this point, you will have to create your sign in account, or the what they call creating your username and having a password. So with this, you will be able to log in to the application portal. So now let us understand firstly what a username is. A username is either a set of letters or numbers that you can easily remember. You have to be able to keep it very secure.